Hey Cancer, this is your mid-month love reading for August 15th to August 31st, 2018. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you don't know where yours are, there's a link in the description to get a free natal chart, and that will tell you that. Don't read reversals. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, commented. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I don't read reversals unless I feel that's the intended message. I've pulled 3 Romance Angel cards. I'm using the Gilded Tarot for the overall message and wait Universal to clarify. At the end, I'll pull 3 Angel Answer cards. I want you to focus on a question, and whichever card stands out to you the most, that will be your answer. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's get all up in your business. Okay, so the first card that we have is Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So some of you really need to let go of an ex. Like if you're still in communication with them, you need to let them go. You may need to cut ties with them completely. You may need to finally get the closure that you need so you can release them. Some of you may need to do some cord cutting because they're still leeching on you. And this is probably because you either have met somebody that could be the one. This could be the one you're already the romantic partner you seek. Or once you release your ex, you will be meeting this person. Then we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So if any of you are trying to force the outcome to get a relationship, just let it happen. Let it be organic. Let it unfold naturally. Don't try to force anything. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Hangman, and this is about gaining a new perspective. It can be about delays. It can be about transformation. It can be you being at a stalemate. Then we have the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups is confusion, illusions, having many choices, lack of focus, maybe daydreaming. Having way too many options and not know what to choose because you're kind of stuck because you don't want to choose wrong. And cups represent water signs such as yourself and also Pisces and Scorpio. Then we have the 2 of Cups, and they're also about your emotions. So the 2 of Cups is the soulmate card. It can also be about unions, deep connections, stuff like that. So some of you could possibly be confused about your soulmate, or you've been hanging around waiting for your soulmate and they're confused about you, or you need to gain a new perspective so you can cut through the illusions and see who actually is your soulmate, because you might have a lot of options. Then we have the 6 of Wands. The Wands are the fire sign. I'm sorry, let me move this up. What am I doing? Alright, so then we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory, recognition, success, triumph. It can represent fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have another water sign here again. We have the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups it can be a reconciliation. It can be a party, fun. It could possibly be a third party, but I don't see the 3 of Swords here. So I'm not sure if it's that. Let's see when we clarify. Then we have the Knight of Cups. You guys have a lot of cups, but you guys are water, so it makes kind of sense. We have the Eight of Cups as the last card on the top row. The Eight of Cups is leaving things behind that no longer emotionally fulfill you, or just leaving things behind that no longer serve you, walking away, going on a new journey. This can be you just being unhappy. Then on the second row, let me pull this up a little bit. On the second row, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about rest, retreat, healing. It can be about meditation, just carefully considering things. Then we have, and swords are air energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Then we have the Justice card, which can represent Libra, but it's also about karma, equality, truth, judgment. It can be a lawsuit. Some of you may be in a lawsuit with your love interest and you're just exhausted, so you've been resting because it's like emotionally draining you. Because you feel like, well, we've built all this stuff and now here we are. Okay, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, which can represent Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Three of Pentacles is about making something of value, putting in work, building something. Then we have the King of Cups, and this is probably you guys or somebody just with that King of Cups energy. But remember, the King of Cups is not necessarily a man. Tarot is gender fluid. Because we have both masculine and feminine energy in us. The the King of Cups he's empathetic, but he's not a pushover. He's got strong values. He's very loving. He has emotional control. And water signs tend to be like intuitive. So he's probably, when I say he, I just mean the person is probably intuitive. Then we have the Hierophant, and this can represent Taurus. This is about institutions, education, committed relationships, spirituality. Then we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is like sleepless nights, regrets, worries, nightmares, dreams. This could be you not being able to sleep. Then we have the Strength card, and remember, this represents air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And the Strength card is about strength, it's about gentleness, it's about compassion, courage, instinct, and it can also represent Leo. So some of you may be up late at night thinking about a Leo. Maybe you were in a relationship with them, and now you guys are probably on the outs, going through court and whatnot, or some kind of karma. It could be a karmic relationship for some of you. But let's get our cards and clarify and see what's going on. All right. Just gonna move it up there. All right. I'm gonna shuffle, and then we're gonna clarify. I swear, I am counting the days for the retrograde to be over. And then we have like a shadow period, and I'm counting down for that to be over because I'm so over this retrograde. Just incredibly over it. I've had too much. It's like everything that could have gone wrong did. I'm like, why though? I'm like, Mercury retrograde, why did you do that to me? And it was like, because I can. What you gonna do about it? You gonna check me? I was like, I would like to, but you'll probably do more shit to me. So, let me know. If Mercury retrograde had an eye, I would punch it. Alright. One more shuffle and we can start clarifying. I'm trying to get the rest of the videos out tonight. Why is the hangman there? Please tell me why the hangman is here. Alright, so with the hangman we have the Two of Wands and Temperance. Temperance can represent Sagittarius. It's also about, please ignore my nails. I told you I had a rough retrograde. I broke 3 nails. See that? Look at that. Oh my God. It's irritating me. I have to go get them fixed. So Temperance is about balance. It's about intuition. Because if you see her heads light up, there's also like a crown here, like your crown chakra. Can represent Sagittarius. Then we have the Two of Wands, which can represent a fire sign. This is like trying to choose which direction you want to go in the world, because he has like the world in his hand, so he can literally go wherever he wants to go. And with the hangman, I think this is, you have to gain a new perspective that you do have the world in your hand, and you do have the option to decide where to go. So like if people are telling you that you can't do certain things, you can. You have the world in your hand. You can do this. You don't need to listen to them being petty Betties or Debbie Downers. I got the petty Betty from Moonchild Love. She is so funny. But yeah, so. And maybe some of you are confused about what direction you want to take because you have a lot of choices. So it's really hard for you to decide, but you need to use your intuition and remain balanced. Please tell me why the Seven of Cups is here. Let's see. Okay, so we got the King of Wands, which can represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the Sun card, which can represent Leo, but it's also like the happiest card in the tarot deck. It could be about fertility. It could be about joy, abundance, clarity, because like the moon is about secrets. Well, the sun is the opposite, so this would be like clarity. Then we have the King of Cups, which could be you guys, but we have the King of Cups here again, so I'm gonna guess this is you guys. The King of Cups, he is, you know, compassionate or empathetic, but he's not a pushover. He's got strong values. He's very loving. Why can't I think right now? He's in control of his emotions. And then we have the Judgment card, and Judgment is about making a decision. It can be deciding to like go back with an ex. And then we have the Two of Cups, which could be juggling. So like with the Seven of Cups, you might have a lot of other options and you're juggling a lot of people. And it may come down to you having to make a decision about who you decide to give love to. And the King of Wands, he's like, he's like a boss. So this might even be your boss. Some of you might be dating your boss. Let's see what else. But the King of Wands is after the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is like an in and out energy. The King of Wands is more stable, because he's more mature. And then we have the Leo card, or this just is something that's going to make you happy after you make the decision and stop juggling. Like, you need to make a decision. And if you notice, this has like an infinity symbol. And also, like, if you're like, whoever has your waters up and down, up and down, up and down, you need to like balance that out. You need to make a decision and pick whoever balances you out the most. Alright, please tell me why the Two of Cups is here. Whenever I shuffle, I think of my friend when she tells me that I shuffle aggressively. It makes me laugh. She's like, go ahead, Leo, shuffle aggressively. I'm like, you're so weird. But I love her. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so some of you definitely could be interested in a fire sign, or your love interest is a fire sign. So you have the Knight of Cups, which is someone coming in and offering a cup of love. Then we have the Knight of Wands, which definitely can be in and out energy. Knights are in and out. Well, Knight of Wands, he's in and out. He's not mature. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which could be Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, you, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you want to offer offer a cup of love to this Queen of Wands energy, but they tend to be in and out of your life, or you tend to be in and out of their life. You guys do have a soulmate connection. Nope, I'm not dropping you tonight, guys. I did that last night and I had to redo the whole video. Like, nope, not doing it again. Okay, so yeah, some of you it's definitely a soulmate. Some of you it might just be a deep connection. I think you're gonna tell them, that they need to decide whether they want to be in your life or out of your life. Like, pick one or the other. Like, when you were younger and your mom used to be like, in or out, pick one. We're not air conditioning the outside. So I think once you tell them that they need to choose, that they will recognize that you're the one they want to be with, and you will be victorious. You guys will reconcile. Please tell me why the Six of Wands is here. My mom used to yell at me all the time, like, are you going to go in or out? No, stop opening the door and slamming it. All right, so this is interesting. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. So like I said, some of you, when you tell them they need to pick, you're going to be victorious. Either that, or for those of you where it doesn't work out, like after you tell this person that's been in and out of your life that they need to pick one, you're going to meet your soulmate. And they're like a past life love. So it could be a reconciliation between you guys. Or you guys could have recently reconciled. But with the retrograde, that's really possible, because lots of like people from the past come back. Please tell me why the Queen of Cups is here. I hate when everybody pops up from the past, like, especially like people like I barely talk to, and I'm like, why are you texting me? I'm like, are you bored? Okay, so the Three of Cups could be a third-party situation. And remember, everything could go vice versa. This may be you doing this to your love interest, or your love interest doing this to you. But with the Three of Cups, which could possibly be a third party situation, but I don't know, with the Seven of Cups, maybe you have more than 3 people. Guy, Cancer. And this is like, you don't have all the information. You're still under this illusion. And it could be because of the retrograde, because, you know, retrograde is never a good time to, like, decide on what to do. Because usually it ends up messed up. So, the Six of Swords is about, it can be travel, it can be moving to calmer waters. Sometimes I see it as like maybe you guys live far apart, and maybe you guys have the illusion that this can't work because you're at a distance, and so like you feel like you can't make a choice if you want to be with this person or not, because you feel like you don't have all the information. Like, you're not really sure if it'll work out, if one of you will be able to move to where the other one is or not. Okay, so I think some of you may consider walking away. Like, how can we make this work? Like, we live so far apart. Please tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. So with the Eight of Cups, we got the King of Pentacles and the Magician. Now the King of Pentacles, he's very stable. I just realized he has grapes on his robe. I don't know why I just noticed that. But the King of Pentacles can represent Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And then we have the Magician, and this represents Aries or Gemini. But the Magician, this could be also, because I've noticed this lately, like I just really thought about this lately. This could also be someone that has all the elements in their chart. They have, because we have a pentacle, we have a cup, we have a sword, and we have a wand. So this is about manifestation. This is about having all the tools you need to manifest the things that you want. So you have the tools to manifest a stable person in your life. The King of Pentacles is like the guy that's like perfect husband material. He's very stable. He's financially stable. He's like emotionally stable, although he moves slow like a turtle. And I love turtles, but Pentacles move super slow because they have to look at like all the angles of everything. So some of you may decide to walk away so that you can manifest in somebody who's stable, or maybe some of you walk away and this in turn manifests the person that was in and out becoming more stable, becoming that King of Pentacles, growing up, because they realize they're going to lose you if they don't. So definitely some of you could have walked away and taken a break with the Four of Swords. Please tell me why the Four of Swords is here. Okay, so Four of Swords, we get Justice. Please tell me why the Four of Swords is here. Alright, so the Four of Swords, which is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. We get the Justice card, which is Libra. We get the Page of Swords, which is air energy again. And then we get the Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, Justice, like I said here, is about karma, equality, truth, judgment, a lawsuit. So maybe some of you are taking time to yourself. You're resting, you're healing. You're meditating to get the truth on something that was said, because Page of Swords are messages, so maybe you got a message that was very sharp tongue, very very immature, or maybe it was very, for some of you, like, you might be laying there meditating, trying to get answers, because this person isn't really telling you how they feel, but they are paying attention to details. Like, they, like, notice, like, everything about you. But they kind of don't let you know. Like, they hide it. Maybe it's like, you know, because like on this card, Justice is blind. So maybe you don't know that they feel that way about you. Like, you don't know that they pay attention to every detail, because you can't, you don't see it. Like, you're kind of oblivious to it. Please tell me why the Justice card is there. Alright, so for the Justice card, like I said, it could be Libra. We got the King of Swords, which is also air energy. And this can also represent Libra. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is planting your seed, waiting for your crops to, you know, so you could harvest them. And the Six of Cups is like a past life love. It's nostalgia. It's a soulmate. It's somebody that when you guys are together, it's very like happy. It's not real complicated. It's like playful. And we have the Knight of Swords, which is somebody who rushes right in. So some of you, for some of you, this is just like karma going in your favor, and this person from your past rushing back in. And you guys are going to plant seeds together to see how your relationship can grow. And the Empress is saying that it's going to be abundant. This also could be, this is about motherhood. So this person could be a mother. You could be a mother. It's about fertility. Some of you might get pregnant. Like, I always think the planting the seeds kind of like, you know, planting the seeds. And that was air quotes. But only one hand. So like planting the seed is like, so some of you might get preggo from someone from your past. But I think they're going to rush in, and you guys are going to have balance, and, you know, anything that was like off before, I think it's balanced out, and it's going to be very fair. Then the Three of Pentacles is building something of value. So maybe you guys are going to, you know, work on your relationship and build a relationship that you truly value. You both truly value. Why is Three of Pentacles here? Oh, so the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So quite possibly, I see these people like they're getting married because they're standing here together, and then there's this guy. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but kind of looks like how you would stand if you're getting married. So some of you that are married, you're going to put in the work so you can have this new stable beginning together. Other of you that aren't married yet, you're putting in the work to get to here. And that's going to be a beautiful, stable new beginning. Please tell me why the King of Cups is here. I love when the card is clarified by the card. I'm like, well, I guess that's real then. All right, so please tell me why the King of Cups is here. Alright, so it doesn't want to give me a card for the King of Cups. So I'm pretty sure that's you guys. My little Cancers. Alright, so it's not giving me a card for that. So apparently that's just straight up what it means. You guys are holding on to this King of Cups energy, whether you be male or female. Like you're where you need to be emotionally. You're not pushovers. You're compassionate and all that. Please tell me why the Hierophant is here. Alright, so with the Hierophant, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, things are now turning in your favor. This is fate. This is destiny. So some of you are about to enter a committed relationship because the Hierophant is about institutions. It's about committed relationship. It's about spirituality. It's about education. This can represent a Taurus. For some of you, you finally decided what you are destined to do in life, and you're going to go back to school. And I think that kept you up not knowing what to do, or you've been up at night like worrying about like where it's going with a particular person, and you're like stressed about it, or you've dreamed that you guys are going to be in a committed relationship soon. And for some of you, a Leo could be keeping you up at night, whether you are talking to this person on the phone late at night. You keep dreaming about a Leo. Or you're worried about a Leo, or maybe this Leo is the one who's going to have you in a committed relationship, or just telling you not to stress. Why is the Nine of Swords here? And to be strong because it's coming. Okay, so here we go again. Oh my God. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may be up late at night worrying that this offer is not going to come in. But remember, Pentacles energy is so slow. Like, do not hold your breath because you will pass out several times because they move so slow. So, yeah, some of you have dreamt about this offer coming in, and it's from a Leo. Some of you are just having to, I can't talk this retrograde, having to remain strong. Also, be, like, if this offer is taking longer than you expect, don't get crazy. And I know that's easier said than done because I am a Leo and we are very impatient people. So sometimes the universe needs us to learn a lesson before we end up with, our soulmate. So the universe might be trying to teach you the lesson of patience. I don't like that lesson because I'm not very good at it. So I'm like, I'm a Leo. Why? I gotta wait? But why? Okay, please tell me why the Strength card is here. Okay, so we got the Page of Wands. So this person could be younger than you, and they definitely could be a fire sign. They definitely could be a Leo, could be an Aries, Sag, or this just could be somebody taking on this energy. He's the Page of Wands. He could be younger than you, or just not as mature. But the Page of Wands kind of has an ego, and he does like his ego stroked. Okay, why is the Strength card here? Oh my God, again? Are you serious? This is crazy. So the Strength card was clarified by the Strength card and the King of Swords. With the Page of Wands. So for some of you, you're going to have to be the King of Swords and really be someone who, you know, knows what they want, is very decisive. Because remember at the beginning we had somebody that kept coming in and out. So you need to like be very decisive of whether you're going to tolerate this or not. Or you're just going to flat out tell them like, hey, this is not working for me. Like, you need to stop being a page and grow up and be a king. Okay, so let's do your angel answer cards. And these mid-months have been super long. I don't know what happened. But, like, I may have to cut the mid-months to, like, 6 cards. Because apparently I talk a lot. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I will figure it out. But I'm going to get the angel answer cards. So, what I want you to do is focus on your question. When you are totally focused on your question, I want you to see which card stands out to you the most, if I could talk. And then that will be the answer to your question. And please excuse my nails again. I'm going to get them fixed in a few days. I'm just trying to wait close to the end of the retrograde because I did it. I think I got them done like August. Let me see, like August 1st, I think I got them done. And like, I think she overcharged me. And then like, my nails broke. I didn't even do anything. Like, I didn't break them. They just cracked and broke off. And I'm like, really? What is up with this? Okay, so, and even if you're a cross watcher, you can do this. Because I'm just going to ask for anybody watching this video, please give me 3 cards for anyone watching this video that has questions. Please give me 3 answers to the viewers' questions. Please give me 3 answers to the viewers' questions. Nope. Okay. Alright, so for those of you that picked card number 1, that's card 1. Card number 2, and I'm sorry I hit the camera again. At least I didn't drop you this time. Like, last month I did that. I was like, and I had done Leo like 5 times. Now, you guys, I've had to do a couple of times because every time I started, I did it wrong. So I think like with the whole 7 of Cups, I think you guys are having a hard time with this. And this is card number 3. And I think I'm picking up a little bit of that because I'm kind of like all over. And I kept doing it backwards. I'm like, and I think it's because I changed the angel answer cards to be down here because I don't like reaching all the way up here to grab them because it's just too far. Too far. My arms aren't that long. Okay, so for those of you that pick card number 1, we have you're ready. So whatever your question is, divine timing's been in play, but now you're ready, so it's going to come in soon. For those of you that pick number 2, we have ask your angel. Some of you need to, you know, see he's sitting there. He looks like he's meditating. And his spirit guide is coming to him to give him some answers. Some of you guys need to meditate, quiet your mind, and let your spirit guides know that it's okay for them to give you information. And then for those of you that picked card number 3, last but not least, we have perfect timing. So, you know, divine timing. So it's not going to happen yet, but it will happen when the perfect time is right. When the perfect time is right. That don't sound right. When it's the perfect time, that's when it's going to happen. Oh my God, this is retrograde. I swear. You would almost think that I'm like I just learned to talk last week. Okay, so Cancer, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I love each and every one of you. I will be back soon doing some other stuff. I just don't know exactly what yet, but I will be putting some more videos up, and I really hope that you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.